Good morning, team. Great to see you again today. This is Town Gurus Realty's Daily Dish, and we're here to give you the training tips and tools you need to be successful in real estate. We're going to continue our conversation from prospecting for success, specifically in looking for places that you can find listings. We're always looking for new places to find additional listings. And there are so many ideas and so many things out there. If you want to implement them all, there's not enough hours in the day. It always baffles me when I hear realtors say, I tried to prospect today, but I didn't have anybody to call or I didn't have anybody to talk to, or I didn't know what to do. Well, our training program, that's why it's here, the Step Ahead training program, to make sure that you have more ideas and you know what to do with. And hopefully you can take these ideas, pick the ones that work best for you, and fill your day, because there certainly are so many ways and so many different ideas that we share with you that you should never, ever, ever run out of people to call or people to talk to when prospecting, looking for sellers especially, but buyers as well. And as you're continuing in this 30-day challenge, adding an extra hour to your day of prospecting, I hope you're doing well with it. I hope you've talked to a lot of people. I hope you've been out on listing appointments by now, because we're into this a bit. And if you've actually gone and done some of the things we've taught, hopefully you certainly should have had a listing appointment by now. An additional one, not just one that you normally would have gotten. So what we're going to talk about, though, today is buyers. And basically, listen to your buyers. So you're out there, you're working with buyers, and we have all the old sayings, buyers are liars, and it's hard working with buyers. And that's why the successful realtors across our country focus on getting listings. Buyers are just a byproduct of listings. You have listings out there, so what happens? Buyers call you. Well, we don't go out really looking for listings. Buyers. We look for listings. We don't look for buyers. Buyers are something that we just kind of find along the way, because we have so many listings and because people know who we are, because we've built a great reputation. But when you actually are out there working with a buyer, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to them. Listen to your buyers, because your buyers are the ones that are going to tell you where sellers are. For example, you may be out there working with a buyer and you're trying to find them the right house, and they see a for sale by owner. And they're like, well, what about this house? And of course, it's for sale by owner. This gives you the perfect opportunity to go knock on that for sale by owner's door, or give them a call and say, hey, I have a buyer. They only are going to buy through a realtor. They want to buy your house. Why don't you let me put your house on the MLS? Why don't you let me list it for you? I'm going to bring a buyer to you. And maybe it might just be a quick sale situation where they say to you, well, we're not going to list it, but if you have a buyer, we'll give you a 3%. Either way, your problem's solved and you have a sale going. But in many cases, when you talk to the FSBO, this is opening the door for them to list with you. And that's what you're looking to do. What a great icebreaker, what a great conversation starter with the FSBO is to say, I actually found out about your house from one of my buyers. And they may say, well, why didn't the buyer just contact us? Buyers don't go to FSBOs because they want the protection of working with a realtor. I understand you're trying to save money as a FSBO, but understand this: my buyer doesn't pay anything by using a realtor, but yet they get all the protection of using a realtor. So they're not going to go and do one of the biggest transactions of their life without the protection of a professional. And in my opinion, you probably shouldn't either. But obviously that's your decision. And it's a great conversation starter. Buyers also have friends. Talk to your buyers. Hey, I know you're selling or buying now. Do you happen to know anybody that's looking to sell? In addition, your buyers might actually have a property that they need to sell, and they just kind of came out to kick the tires on what's going on. Hey, we just want to get an idea. I love that. We want to get an idea. Okay, so you want to get an idea. You want to go out and look at houses, but your house isn't even on the market yet. Well, this is another great conversation starter and a way to find listings. So again, I say it, listen to your buyers. And as you're going through, as you're working this 30-day challenge, and as you're building your inventory, which is the most important part of this, I want you to try all these things that we're teaching you, because they work. And again, talking to your buyers, giving them a call, asking them for referrals, finding out if they have a house they want to sell, finding out if they've seen a FSBO that you maybe didn't know of. All these ways are great ways of getting in touch with an additional prospect. And just remember, it's all a power of numbers game. The more prospects you talk to, the better you're going to do. It's like playing sports. The more shots on goal you make, the more times you're going to score. Even if you have a horrible percentage, the more shots you're actually going to score some. They're going to slip through. And if you do everything we teach you in the Step Ahead Training Academy, you're not going to have a horrible closing percentage. Your percentage is going to be high because you're going to know what to say, when to say it, how to be a professional, and how to be the top realtor in your marketplace. So get out there, talk to your buyers today as an additional way of finding prospects. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.